And in our top business story, JAFZA and Dubai's success story is not a coincidence, rather a strategic plan based on the Emirates ruler's vision. That's according to His Excellency Sultan Ahmed bin Sulayem, the chairman of Ports, Customs and Free Zone Corporation during the 30th anniversary celebrations of Jebel Ali Free Zone Authority. At the annual meeting, His Excellency bin Sulayem shared some of the early memories of the Jebel Ali port's development and the crucial role it has played in the Emirates' growth, currently contributing around 21% towards the GDP. During the discussion, it was added that in 2015, total trade from JAFZA amounted to 321 billion dirhams, attracting 32% of the total foreign investment in the UAE. As a part of the 30th anniversary celebrations, the authority also showcased their upcoming projects, which, according to bin Sulayem, is a response to the growing needs of their clients. Among the major developments include around 500 multi-storey warehouses, occupying an area of 207,000 square metres. Furthermore, the authority also plans to build around 30 residential buildings that will offer more than 10,000 rooms, in addition to a new multi-storey car storage building. Though no details on the cost of the project was revealed, His Excellency bin Sulayem stated that the projects will be completed by the beginning of 2017.
Today we're celebrating 30 years, and I wanted to make sure we are addressing some of the concerns our people have. One of the concerns is that we don't have enough land. We have already used 80% of the land. So how do you get more land? We're going to go vertical, just like Dubai went vertical. So now any building will be built will be 5 stories minimum, multi-story car parks for the cars, multi-story warehouses, and multi-story building. There is no way between that. Additionally, also people are concerned about accommodation. Accommodation becoming very expensive. Managers and general managers and owners, they can afford to live in other places, but the middle management have to drive maybe 40, 50 kilometers away from Dubai to affordable housing. So we are identifying certain locations within the free zone to become a residential community with all the amenities available for our customers. This is actually the vision of His Highness. He has seen this, he has planned it. I remember when we wanted to take more land for Jebel Ali, they stopped us because there was an airport. In '85, Sheikh Mohammed told me, yes, there is an airport. We're going to build an airport. I didn't see it, and today you see it. So whatever we've done here, from the deep water port of Jebel Ali to deepening the port to the expanding free zone, is really in line with the vision that His Highness has planned for Dubai.
The UAE Central Bank has announced that Money Supply Aggregate M1 increased by 0.6% from the 490.3 billion dirhams at the end of March this year to 493.4 billion at the end of April, mainly due to an increase of 2.2 billion dirhams in monetary deposits. Money Supply Aggregate M2 decreased by 1.3% to 1,203.1 billion dirhams at the end of April, while Money Supply Aggregate M3 rose slightly from 1,373.8 billion at the end of March to 1,373.9 billion at the end of April. The decrease in M2 was mainly attributed to a reduction of 18.4 billion dirhams in quasi-monetary deposits, while the 15.4 billion dirham increase in government deposits cancelled the reduction in M2, with M3 remaining almost the same at its February 2016 level. Gross bank assets, including bankers' acceptances, decreased slightly to 2,491 billion dirhams at the end of April this year, while gross credit decreased by 0.1%. During April, total bank deposits decreased by 3.4 billion dirhams due to a 4.2 billion dirham decrease in resident deposits. However, a 0.8 billion dirham increase in non-resident deposits helped mitigate the reduction in deposits. Sharjah Islamic Bank has successfully repaid a $400 million Sukuk that had been raised in May 2011 under challenging market conditions. According to Emirates news agency WAM, the funds raised were used for general corporate purposes and business expansion of the bank. Mohammed Abdullah, the CEO of SIB, thanked the investors of the Sukuk for their trust in the bank, holding investment-grade ratings of A3 by Moody's and BBB+ by S&P and Fitch ratings. He said that SIB believes the capital markets to be an opportunity for growth for Islamic banks and that the bank will look to tap into the markets at appropriate times. He explained that Sukuk allows them to diversify their funding sources and engage with investors on various opportunities. Ahmed Saad, the deputy CEO of SIB, added that the bank chose to repay the Sukuk through its internal sources, off the back of an excellent liquidity position, and would look to engage with capital markets investors under the $3 billion Sukuk program in the future. He added that SIB has been tapping Sukuk markets since 2006, being one of the earliest Sukuk issuers in the world. Abu Dhabi Airports has announced that the steel structure of the new Midfield Terminal Building's central processor roof has now been completed. The MTB roof span is 319 metres at the widest point, with 18 arches, the largest of which is 180 metres wide and 52 metres high. According to a statement, the next major milestone will be the depropping of the final arch in the central processor at the end of the month. Work is also progressing on the closure of the building envelope and fit-out of the 4 piers. When complete, the MTB, along with the existing terminals at Abu Dhabi International Airport, will serve the increasing number of passengers who fly through the UAE's capital every year, a number which is expected to surpass 45 million within the next 10 years. In 2015, a record 23.3 million passengers used the airport as their origin, destination or transit point. The new terminal is also situated between the 2 runways, providing the shortest possible journey from runway to parking stand and allowing a quicker and smoother experience for passengers.